Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about measures of position for the ungrouped data, particularly quartile, decile, and percentile. But before that, don't forget to share and subscribe to this video and also share this to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about the measures of position for the ungrouped data. Fractile or this is or not of. Fractile or measures of position are measures of location or position, which includes not only the central location but also any position based on the number of equal divisions in a given distribution. So that is fractiles o yung tinatawag nilang measures of position. Now, for the quartiles divides the distributions into four equal parts. Kaya from the word quartile, which means quarter. And in 1 year, we have 4 quarters. Tama? So, it divides the distribution into 4 equal parts. Halimbawa, yung Q3 is the third quartile, which means Q sub 3 equals 3n over fourth term or fourth item. While in the Q2, meaning to say second quartile, which means Q sub 2 equals 2n over 4 fourth item or the median. And finally, for the Q1 is the first quartile, which means Q1 equals n over fourth item. Bakit walang 1 dito? Kasi alam naman natin na pag 1, minultiply mo sa same lang naman. So, hindi na natin kailangan lagyan ng 1. Okay, sa ating formula. Pero as you can see, ang nag-iiba sa ating formula is yung 1, 2, and 3, which means nakadepende yung ilalagay mo number dito doon sa kanyang subpart. Okay? So, kung nakikita nyo, kung ibig sabihin, kung may Q4, meron tayong 4 dito. Again ha, ang ating Q hanggang 4 lang, walang Q5, okay? So, kung Q4 yan, ang ating formula ay equals to N. Diba? Kasi, kung 4 yan, then 4 divided 4 is 1. So, magiging N lang yung matitira. Okay? Next, for the deciles, are values that divides the distribution into 10 equal parts. So, deciles, pwede mo siyang ihalin tulad sa decade para hindi ka malito. So, D1 is the first decile, which means D sub 1 equals N over 10th item. Again, yung 1 hindi na natin kailangan nilagay. For D3 is the third decile, which means D3 equals 3N over 10th item. Kung nakikita mo, since meron 3 dyan, so ilalagay natin dito 3. Again, katulad lang siya ng quartile, pero dito, 10 yung nakalagay, hindi 4. Okay, from the word decile. So, D5 is the fifth decile, which means D sub 5 equals 5n over 10. So, since 5 yung nakatapat o nakatabi sa n over n item. And for the percentile, are values that divides the distribution into 100 equal parts. So, percentile from the word percent, ang pinaka-perfect is 100%. So, P1 is the first percentile, which means P sub 1 equals N over 100th item. So, again, 100 siya. Okay, yun ang pinagkaiba. Ang pinagkaiba ng quartile, 4 ang denominator. Ang decile, 10. Ang percentile, 100. So, P25 is the 25th percentile, which means P sub 25 equals 25 n time over 100th item. So, pwede rin siyang i-cancel ito, magiging 1n over 4. Bakit ganon? Kasi 25 and 100 has a lowest or simplest form of 1 over 4. And finally, for P50, we have 58th percentile, which means P50 equals 50 and n, 50 times n over 100th item. So, dito, pwede siyang 1n over 2. Or, tinatawag din siyang median kasi siya yung gitna ng 100. Okay? Now, let's have an example. So, calculate the Q sub 3, D sub 4, and P sub 50 of the following IQ scores. So, ito yung mga IQ scores. So, kailangan muna natin identify kung ilan yung mga IQ scores or ilang mga participants meron tayo. So, N, dito ko na lang ilalagay. Hindi sinadya na ano to. Ibig sabihin, na nakablanko yan. Ibig sabihin, yan lang yung number talaga na ng mga binigyan ng IQ test. So, ito yung mga scores nila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So, we have 23 total of participants, no? And then, ang gagawin natin, i-arrange natin yung mga scores nila from lowest to highest. So, remember, kapag magsosolve ka ng mga ungrouped data for the measure of position, kailangan mong i-arrange yung ating mga scores or kung anumang data yan from lowest to highest. So, 87 to 110 is the scores, okay? Is the range of the score. So, 80, 87, yan, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 98, 99. So, kahit mag-repeat pa, okay lang kasi we're talking about the individual scores, no? So, 100, 100, 100, 100, up to 110. Now, to solve for the Q sub 3, we have the formula. Kasi ito yung unang pinapakita, no? Baka magtaka ka, bakit Q sub 3? Kasi siya yung pinapakuha. Okay? So, nakadepende yung solve natin kung ano yung pinapakuha niya. So, for the Q sub 3 equals 3 times n over 4th item. Yung n natin is 23. So, we have 3 times 23 over 4. And that's 69 over 4. And 69 divided by 4 is 17.25th item. So, since 17.25, that's 17 and 1/4, pwedeng numbers, yung pang 17 na lang siguro ang kunin natin, no? Kasi hindi naman siya mara-round off into 18. Pag naging 50 yan, pwede mo na siyang i-round off into 18, no? So, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, yung pang 17 na number is 102. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Okay? Next, Q sub 3, D sub 4. So, we're done with Q sub 3. So, D sub 4 naman. Again, the total is 23. We have 23 total items or total participants. So, we have D sub 4 equals 4 kasi nga 4, di ba nakadepende yan kung ano yung kanyang sub. N over 10. 10 ang gagamitin because we're talking about decile. So, 4 times 23 as the n number of item over 10. I mean, n number of participants. So, 4 times 23 is 92. Divided by 10, that's 9.2. Or simply, since hindi siya greater than 5, so simply, 9 lang, no? Pag ni-round off mo siya. So, pang 9th term. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sakto. Kaya 100 yung ating pang 9th item for the D4. Nakakasunod. And finally, for P50. I'm sorry. Wala akong P50. D5, P50. Ayan. May P50 tayo. Okay. For P50, ayan. So, parang kalahati siya, no? So, P50 is equal to 50. Again, yung sub yung titignan natin dito. N over 100. Bakit 100? Kasi percentile. So, again, the number of N is 23. So, 50 times 23 is parang kulang siya. Okay. So, pwede siyang ano na lang i-lowest term. So, ika-cancel na natin yan. That's 2. Tama? And then, this is 1. 1 times 23 is 23 and copy 2. 23 divided 2 is 11.5. So, ito, pwede na siyang pang 12 item. Okay? Kasi more than 5 na siya. So, pwede na natin i-round off si 11. That's 12. So, let's count 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, our 12th item is 100. So, that's all about our lesson for the measures of position in the ungrouped data, particularly quartile, decile, and percentile. So in this after this presentation, I also have video for the group data na na-discuss ko separately yung quartile, decile, and percentile for the group data. Okay, so tignan nyo na lang sa playlist natin for the grade 8 mathematics. With that, thank you very much for your listening.